Let's learn how to get your workouts completed through the EverFit app. So on your dashboard, if you have a scheduled workout for the day, it'll be on here. I am not a stiffer on when to get your workouts in completely, I guess I'll say. I do prefer having a workout day, rest, workout, rest, workout, rest, rest. I guess it would be for 7 days, sort of structure. But if you can't do it, get them in where you can get them in. The goal is to have rest in between. But again, not the end of the world if not. These aren't like kill yourself type of workouts. But they are getting you moving, getting in right movement patterns. Okay, so when you are ready to do that, you can hit start workout. Gives you a brief overview. This is what it all contains. Okay, and if you take a look, just about all workouts are going to contain something like a superset, right? Unless we discuss something different for you for a time constraint. Something like this typically is going to take about 45 minutes. So as a kind of a disclaimer as well, you don't have to do the warm-ups. I typically do maybe one hip movement. I do some shoulder activation and 10 minutes on the treadmill. I don't even know if I get 10 minutes all the time. Maybe like 7, I get anxious to just lift. And so the core principle there is just to get the body temperature up, maybe break a little bit of a sweat, and then move into your sets of your lifts. And you can use these warm-up sets in your lifts to do your actual warm-ups. So I think the best way to warm up is to do the lifts you are going to do. You just do them at a very light weight, couple sets before, and then you get into your working sets. So we'll start the workout. And it goes section by section here. You can swipe here, swipe here. So if you don't want to do this first warm-up, you don't have to. Cool, you can just swipe and you can say start this section of the workout, and which is like the meat and potatoes part. So you start section, it lines it in the order you should be doing it. So there is like, let's just say there's 3 sets of 12 for 2 separate exercises like push-up and body weight lateral lunge. It'll line it up as you doing a push-up for 1 set, doing a body weight lateral lunge for 1 set, and then back to push-up, then lateral lunge, and push-up, then lateral lunge. So that's what a superset is going to be for those of you who don't already know that. And that's how they all are listed. There is an automatic timer that pops up after you click the set. For instance, boom, that pops up. It's a really good marker to keep track of. I do recommend at least taking that 1 minute. If you don't need the rest, you should probably push a little bit harder. Okay, I do highly recommend getting to the point where you do need that 1 minute rest, even eventually getting to the point where maybe 1 minute doesn't feel like enough. But again, that's part of the whole challenge of getting in there and building that lean muscle mass. So once you have completed all these, you can click done, finish, and this is going to look odd so it'll show you how many exercises you actually finished. Not a huge deal. Again, as long as you get a good warm up in of the workouts you're doing and complete the meat and potatoes part, we can work with the other stuff and get more stretching in throughout the day or at another point. But again, you are more than welcome to do those stretches at any point in the day to really help with recovery, help with even just before you go to sleep, help you, wind down going to sleep. So once you're done with that, you go ahead and swipe to end. And it'll let me know, hey, they did this, and it'll show you, oh, nice 2 minute workout. Obviously, I don't work over 2 minutes, but X out of that. And you're more than welcome to leave comments here to see if it feels good. Maybe you didn't like a certain movement, maybe something hurt that you didn't. You're like, oh, something got to change here. This movement kind of hurt my shoulder a little bit. We'll adjust from there. And I'll usually respond to those via that. And then last thing is to rate your workout. Okay, let me know if it was challenging, moderate, or again, too hard. Leave a little comment if so. And that wraps it up now it'll say completed. So that wraps it up for our workout walkthrough.